Sleazy F, Sleazo, Sleazy, Sleazy Baby with extra sleeves, or whatever you want to call me, I was saying. I made my first song when I was like 7, no cap. Strategy used to record on my street. I don't know if you know Strategy, it's like from Broken English. There was a recording studio on my street. Strategy and that used to be in there. He don't remember this. We have spoken to him numerous times. I don't remember this shit like it's all. He was recording something, and that was like one of the first things I seen him recording. I was already like, just really amazed and thinking like stuck on music from a young age, but that kind of like sealed the deal from watching MTV to seeing someone doing it in my face. Like, and I remember I did my first song. That shit was called some like morning dance. Yeah, I recorded that shit, put that shit on CD. My mom would play at family parties. It was embarrassing. Now that CD is nowhere to be found. Anyway, I'd love to have that shit now though. I can't lie, I'd love to have that shit now. Grime was the thing for me. How I first started was grime. And then from high school, and then, you know, after high school you went to college. But by like, I think end of high school kinda, I started doing like, you know, like online freestyles and all that, and I was words these times. And then as I carried on into college, that shit just went with me because I went to a music college. So I carried on, and then I'd say like the first time I think I got paid or something, I was like 16, 17 maybe. And then from then it was like, no one could tell me nothing from man. I got paid. It depends where I'm at in life at the time. Like the project that I'm doing now, halftime, like that come from like a freestyle that I just did at a point where I was looking to just not quit music, but I was looking to put music down for a bit. And now that was just the whole ethos. Now the whole ethos to the whole tape is behind that thing. So I guess it depends on what I'm going through in life. Like usually I just record crazy amounts of music. Like in a session, depending on how long I'm in, I could record maybe 6 songs, 6, 7 songs if I'm really going for it. I could record a tape in a day. It just depends what emotion I'm going through. Like if my emotions are high, then I'll go through a whole lot of shit. Like you'll be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just depends where I'm at in life. I like to take it off that, or it depends how I feel. Yeah, like how I feel and what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I remember my first few tapes are more like, I think the first one was called Words of Wisdom or something like that, because I was called Words at the time. And then my next ones were called Half, because that was like a little thing that I did like when I rapped more street. It was like but it was like another side. Like I can't explain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing. So when I did the Hef tapes, it was like me showing the more darker side of me rapping and anyway. And then when I went onto Blahk Tracksuit was just like a mad time in life, because I could obviously, it was because it made an album. Like I was able to put everything I'd been up to in that point in life into that album. You know what I mean? Like everything I'd seen, everything I'd been around, most of my enjoyment, and obviously like the doing shows, and obviously being with Josh at the time, like obviously being so close and shit. Like it was like some of the best times of my life. You know what I mean? So yeah, like making that album, that was just my whole life up to like 17, 18. Like put, you know what I'm saying, on a project and everything. So I ain't released nothing since then. I don't think, I ain't released nothing since then. Now there ain't no line in my raps. Like I don't, like there's no, if I ain't living, I can't rap. Like I can rap, like, you know what I'm saying, I could chat shit all day. Like, you know what I'm saying, we could do the shooters, veneers, duper, the booper, duper, the super duper, the scooper, you know what I mean, we could all do that rap forever. But like me, I'd rather like have something, because I like to sit with my music after that shit. Like I play my shit a lot, and not in a big heady way, just because I like to critique myself a lot and like go over if I said the word right, if I invoke the right emotion when I'm talking. Like how long it take? Like 10 minutes sometimes to write a verse. Maybe like 10 minutes. Yeah, like 10 to 20 minutes to write like a verse. Sometimes 30 minutes to write a song, depending on like how in tune I am with the song at the time, with the beat. Like Blahk Tracksuit, I made Blahk Tracksuit in less than an hour. I made it in like less than an hour. Like it was just a process of Lee sending me a loop, me doing the chorus with the verse, and he was like putting another verse, and I sent it back. It was done. From the bits was like just a freestyle that I just wrote when I was bored in my crib. So yeah, like these things, like it don't really take too long. So I guess I'm able to get out more because it doesn't take as long to create. That's like gutter shit, you know, that's like grimy shit, real nasty kind of shit. Like, but then on the other side, like I grew up, like my mum listens to mad soulful music. like I didn't grow up on hip hop. Well, I did kind of grow up on hip hop, but I grew up on like the Black Thought, the Roots, Erica Badu kind of side of music. You know what I'm saying? Like Jill Scott and all that kind of shit, and like Gil Scott Heron, like Curtis May. I grew up on soul and shit, so I didn't really grow up on hip hop like that. That didn't get played in my crib. You know, like when your mum's cooking and all, it was soul. So like when I hear soulful kind of beats, I'm into like I love soulful hip hop. I love like jazzy kind of hip hop. I love jazz music as well. So like anything when I hear like anything jazzy or like I just hear like anything like spacey, soulful kind of sounding, I'm really into that shit. I don't have a like I don't think I have a box because I can make all kind of music. I don't think I've ever put myself in a box. Like Blahk Tracksuit, if you go through that, there's not one thing that sounds the same. There's not one song on there that sounds the same. I like to test myself. I don't put myself in a box. I don't hear it. Nah, that's not me. Like I've got flipping funky house songs and all that I'm singing. I got crazy like songs that people might hear, might never hear, but you know what I mean? Like I like to keep my options open at all times. I probably shouldn't eat Skittles while I'm doing it, but like, you gotta think like when you're going through stuff, like you might be going through some of the hardest times in your life, and feel like you're not being able to make music. Once you come out of that shit, man, you gonna make a lot of music. Like I've gone through a lot of ups and downs this year. On my phone. Let me put on that. Big bro, that's right, made an interview, but yeah, like, go on. When you're going through that hard shit, and you be feeling like no one's fucking with me, no one ain't listening to my music, whatever, because everyone goes through it, you know what I'm saying? Everyone goes through that point, every musician goes through that point. I don't know anyone that's like every song everyone just listens to, like, but when you come out of the hole, man, gee, like, the music that you make is tremendous, like I was saying before, like, continue, I've been through mad ups and downs this year, like, and the music that's come out the other side of that shit is crazy, like, I'm able to, like, now just, like, get in touch with any emotion I want because I had to go through so many so quick. I didn't really have time to process everything, but because, like, I didn't have time to process everything I do, like, I do music, I'm not really, I can't really articulate emotion, like, across the people very well. In music, I can just spill, you know what I'm saying? So, like, now, like, for me, that just, like, I mean, now I'm like just an open book, whereas before I was kind of, you know what I mean? If I'm not, I should be. That's the best answer I could give. If I'm not, I should be, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I definitely put in my work. I definitely did the things that you're supposed to do. Like I was sat with my friends the other day, and I'm not really a person to stop and smell my own roses, you feel me? Like, I notice everything you do, but I don't even notice the shit I'm doing. So my friend was like the other day, like you popping now, innit? I'm saying, nah, like I ain't doing this, I ain't got this, and that's just because I'm looking at the game at a different point of view. Like I want a lot of stuff, so I don't really feel like I'm ever doing enough, and I don't really feel like I'm a person that will ever feel like I'm doing enough. To go from where when he last seen me, when we was last kicking it, and I was rapping on the street to be Sony Ericsson, like, to like traveling the world and doing all the shit I'm doing now, and like just everything I've done all the way up to now is crazy to him, you know what I'm saying? So I would say, yeah, like I would say, like, if I'm not, I should be, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I am. Who's to say? I've been Europe, like I do run around Europe. Like easier just like with Ocean, I say like I've done like bits and bobs alone. Like I've been to Europe with people before, but I never did Europe like how I did Europe. Like I've been doing Europe. Like I'm saying, like I did an Austria tour. We did a mini Europe tour. We just been doing crazy amounts of shows in Europe anyway, and I just been doing crazy festivals with Ocean. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we just everything's just been like. You know what I'm saying? Fast but fun, you know what I mean? I can't wait to get back. Like, this is my break. I'm on a break right now. You know what I'm saying? Just recuperating and shit, but yeah, man, I can't wait to get back. Shit's weird as fuck. Anyone tell you that shit's not weird, that shit is weird. Like, when someone says your name and that, like, if you're on a flyer or some shit, like, your first action is to be like, oh, yeah, like, yes, bro, like, cool, nice to meet you. But then when you start talking to you, like, they know you, that shit starts freaking you out. Especially in a different accent as well, like, and they just trying to put together English and shit, and they just be like, yo, like, you know, I can't really, but I did a couple of shows and people come up to me asking me like, how come I didn't do certain songs with my album, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I just don't do them songs anyway, like, period. But like, you know what I'm saying, for people to come up to me from different places and be like, yo, how can you do that? How can you do that? Oh, why did you do that? Oh, I like that. I love that. Da 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 da. Oh, man, that's just real, man. When niggas start screaming, oh, Blahk Tracksuit and all that, and you just looking at all the faces, there's always a split second when you take it in it, and then you have to get back into being a rapper in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on stage, it's like you look around and it's like, even like, I feel like that's when people get stage fright, like when they realise what you're actually doing. In that split second, it's like, yo, like, oh shit. But then it's like, you have to snap back into it and just act like, yeah, like, this just normal, like, this supposed to happen. But this shit, like, for me, obviously, as it, like, starting music, I just always wanted to do music. I love music. Like, this stuff ain't supposed to be happening. For, like, the amount of kids that were doing it when I was doing it as a kid, like, if you ask niggas, I wouldn't have been the one that niggas would have thought would, like, be doing all this shit, because I was kind of overlooked as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I always put in my work. I wasn't still just as much as everybody else. I was on just as much as good beats and all that kind of shit. And I never really like phased me. I always kind of just like took it as I'm gonna show them one day. I still kind of feel like that. So you know what I'm saying? I don't ever stop. So yeah, I'm proud of where I am now, to say the least. Friday, this shit popping now, boy. There ain't a lot of money here yet, but this shit's popping now. There will be though. There will be. Well, obviously, like, Bugsy getting crazy money. Everybody know Bugsy getting crazy money. That nigga worked crazy hard too, so it's well deserved. Obviously, Gecko been doing what he's doing. You know, I was gonna really say that. And then obviously D's been doing what she doing. So, man, who else really got that right now? Banco obviously got signed. H, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with H heavy. That's my guy. Yeah, man. So that's all I can think of right now. I'm probably missing some niggas out or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It was just a go. It was just like go time. Like, I was the release of the Blahk, then went popping over there. So it was just like, alright, either I could do my own shit, or I could do some shit like that could make an imprint, you know what I'm saying? And I was just fucking with K Don and Cope so heavy. Like, we've been speaking, I've known, obviously I came for a long time, but I had no calls for music or whatever, and just, you know, not hearing about each other or whatever. And I just fucked with them so heavy, and when I texted me the idea, like, I was literally in the car and shit with obviously my girl at the time. I was like, yo, I'm finna do this DRIPSET thing, whoop. She's like, do that shit. I text K-Don with the idea, that nigga ran me straight away, like, yo, explain that. I ran over that shit like one time, that nigga said yes straight away. I hit calls, I said that shit, just nigga, boom. I booked studio, we recorded like practically the whole tape, the first studio session. Like, gave niggas the hoodies and all that. We shot like Sprite straight away, and then I went Miami, I think for like 2 weeks actually after Christmas, and then when I came back we dropped Sprite. You know, we got the whole thing together. We was doing the radio, the interviews, we did a lot of shows here and there. Yeah, it was a very big turning point in my life, and it taught me a lot, and it's something that will obviously, I feel like it will last forever. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever it did, what it did, and when we was doing what we was doing, no one else was doing nothing. Regardless of what anyone wants to tell you, doing anything else going on. I just feel like, obviously, because they weren't no one behind it, was me running it, like, not running it, but you know what I'm saying, I was the captain of the ship. So, like, it was at a point where, like, I just come off a label doing everything for me, you know what I'm saying? Other than the ideas and shit, like, everything, like, all the ideas were me, but, like, all the, like, the distributing it and putting the shit, I didn't have a clue what to do, so I just went off the back of, like, what I knew and was just going. Like, if I would have handled the situation more smartly, per se, it might have even went a completely different way and even been bigger than it was, but hey, it was big. So, you know, it was never a thing I told him when I started that shit. It's like, ain't a gang, ain't a label, you ain't signed to this shit. We don't have to do this shit, like, but it's just something like, it's like a mob, like, it's some family shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, where, like, that, you know what I'm saying? Anytime that nigga hit, might be like, we still speak, like, I still speak to K on it every single day. the shit's called like Halftime. Like my sister Melissa named it Halftime. You know what I'm saying? Named the song Halftime, but it was just like a lot of frustration and anger and emotion at the time. I remember feeling like really like betrayed and just I don't know. I felt like a lot of things at that moment in time, and then it was never meant to be the project. But what ended up happening was obviously after everything happening, I wanted to come back out with that song. I wanted that to be my first release, and then instead of a release, we just ended up speaking about a project. And the songs I had on there originally that I've had on there since forever, like they were on there all the way up until the other day when I got all the mixes and the wells back. Like the first single's different now, and then like, all the tunes were now all tunes at one point or like this year I really believed in. Like I was like yo, I'm going with this. I'm gonna do this shit. But I ain't heard none of the songs. Like I've seen the producing shit, but they ain't sent me the mixes. But so when I'm going back and trying to get the wells and shit, now I'm hearing these shit. Cause my manager was just like, yeah, just get all the music that you have. I'm hearing these shit back. I'm like, yo, this shit sounds crazy. Yo, this shit sounds crazy. And then one by one, shit was like getting knocked off. And now it was just, now all the songs were practically singles or so just everything that like at a certain point I believed in and I really felt that way at like a certain time. So like every song with a certain different type of emotion. You know what I'm saying? I felt at a time either where I wanted to quit or niggas just made me angry or some shit, or I was just really in my feelings. There's a lot of different sides to me, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really long as well, it's just an EP. Like I got a lot of other projects coming in. I got like 4 projects lined up to go, ready, but we just got to schedule them in. But right now we're just focusing on Halftime. Like all Blahk Tracksuit was made in my bedroom. I mean, there's no glitz, no glamour to it. All Blahk Tracksuit. The reason it sounds like that, the reason my voice started like that through most days because I had a sore throat. I was drinking Henny when I was recording to loosen my vocal cords up so my shit wouldn't cut out through the recordings. From the bits, it was a freestyle on a Mob Deep beat. Lee heard it and was like, nah, like, when you first released on Blahk, I'll be on another beat. So we took the vocal and made a beat around the freestyle. The video, there was no storyboard. I never had no storyboard. None of the videos that we did. Lucas, shout out Above Ground. He just came. We fought like we drunk Henny. We bought sovereigns. We made Molotov bombs just off the back of sitting in the kitchen getting drunk. That whole process of All Blahk Tracksuit was very makeshift because I changed my name and I just started being ignorant. And when I say ignorant, it was just like more, I stopped caring about what people wanted to hear and just started talking about what I was seeing and what I'd been around. I was like, fuck what you listen to, fuck what you're talking about. This is what I see, this is what I'm around, this is me. And then from the bitch rap, everybody started listening, you know what I mean? I mean, young niggas in fair, that was literally, the video for that was made in like 45 minutes. We hired the car, I hired the car, cost me over £200 or some shit for 45 minutes or 1 hour, whatever. It's a wedding car. These are untold facts, that's it. Got in the whip, we started recording. Lucas in the whip, he like, yo, where we going? The driver like, where we going? So I've got to direct this nigga around the hood, because we're driving around my end, so that literally I'm just in M14. I'm directing this guy, the speakers on my lap, drinking Henny. I'm trying to roll weed, he ain't trying to like smoke weed in the whip. All this shit's going on. Lucas is there in front of me in a gimbal, bearing in mind it's a wedding car, so that it's made for 2 seats. There's 2 seats. Lucas is where my feet are right here. Like, yeah, I be active. This nigga talking about which way. I'm trying to be like left, right. Even like from the bits, like the old white dude, he was just like a crazy white dude. Like he was like the white building behind me. He was shouting from the building. He was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Shooting a music video." He's like, "He's coming." Yeah, he's like, "I'm coming down." This nigga really came down with a guitar and tried to be in the music video. And then Lucas is like, yo, what the fuck do we do? Josh was like, film. And we start filming. Then you get the opening scene from the bits. You spot the flare. The old white guy sat on the couch. Being famous. I'm on the phone. I said, ready slaps, that shit, and then boom. From the bits I created like that. That whole video is a day in the life of me. I literally, that's the, like, from the moment I picked him up from the station, he was in the car practically all day, other than the locations that you see him. And I think I ended up getting booked for a show that night as well. On top of the shit. It was just like, yeah man, all Blahk Tracksuit is a very becoming time. That's the best way to put it. A very becoming time for me, and I feel like obviously the next projects I do release, and it's gonna all have that same. I felt like I've been just recording for so long, and because I've been doing shows so long, it's not got in the way of my creativity. But I've not put as much music out as I probably would. Say like I was just in the studio all the time. So which is why I'm always trying to be in the studio all the time. You know what I mean? I'm in the studio now. I'll call that shit on the mic right there. So yeah, like a lot of my shit is like I was saying, it's just like my lyrics. It's all real. Like it's all really happening at that moment in time. Like if what is happening is embodying what I'm talking about. Big facts for Sleazy F Baby. You did.